Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is August 10th, 2025, and here are the top cryptocurrency news stories. And now for some news that isn't directly related to cryptocurrencies, but is still relevant, and I think you'll want to know about it. There's a proposal from the European Union that's gaining traction and affecting privacy. Specifically, a proposal called Chat Control has the support of 19 of the 27 EU member states. The proposal essentially states that messaging platforms like WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram, and others will be required to record every message, photo, and video that users exchange, even if those messages are encrypted or peer-to-peer. This will apply to all messages sent starting in October. This isn't something that's going to happen right away, but the proposal is gaining more and more support. What's the solution to this problem? The solution is cryptocurrencies and blockchain, as serious cryptocurrencies on the market can bring anonymity that is not affected by such measures, provided that these protocols are decentralized. From the European Union, we move on to El Salvador for something I mentioned in previous episodes. El Salvador will bring in investment banks. A law has already been signed that keeps investment banks under different regulations than commercial banks. Now, investment banks will be able to hold BTC and other digital assets in their accounts and offer crypto services to selected clients for the time being. From El Salvador, we take a tour of ETFs and go to BlackRock, which is directly denying plans for spot XRP and Solana ETF, despite recent rumors. In recent days, there have been many rumors that BlackRock may want its own Solana or XRP ETF. Mr. Nate stated in one of his posts that now that XRP has concluded its case with the US Securities and Exchange Commission SEC, perhaps BlackRock will create the XRP ETF. However, as he mentioned in the post, BlackRock contacted him and told him that at the moment there are no plans for any spot XRP or Solana ETF. Moving on, it's time to go to the White House. This is Mr. Bo Hines, who was director of the White House Crypto Council, who resigned from that group to return to the private sector. The reason for his resignation is not clear. We only know that he resigned. Next, we go to World Liberty Finance, which is seeking to raise $1.5 billion. Mr. Trump's World Liberty Finance is in talks with major investment firms to raise this amount for a company that will hold his assets. All this according to reports from Bloomberg. We don't have anything official yet. Speaking of companies, let's move on to Vivo Power, a solar energy company whose stock price has risen 30% on the weekly chart since we recorded this episode. The reason is that the company revealed a plan to invest $100 million in Ripple, the company that makes XRP. This is another company that is delving into XRP and Ripple. Finally, we move on to a DeFi for today, which we saw a week ago. We're talking about CreditX Finance, which we reported last week on Crypto News that had been hacked for $4.5 million. The announcement they made was that they are talking to the criminals that they will get the money back and that the public will get the money they lost. What has happened now is that if we go to the personal account on X of this DeFi, we will see that it has been closed. If we go to the official website of this DeFi, we will see that it has disappeared. This is not the first time that this has happened in the cryptocurrency market, but it is not pleasant when it happens. So be careful, especially with small DeFi projects that you trust. Moving on, we will go to a coin for today, Pendle, which has reached a capitalization of $8.3 billion. What is happening with this coin is that, as we said, it has a TVL of $8.7 billion to be more precise, with the total value continuing to grow rapidly. This comes after the launch of a platform called Boros, which allows you to collateralize your Bitcoin or Ethereum, let it mature for 46 days, and receive an APR starting at 7.81% for BTC. This new service has brought a lot of people to its platform. As we can see, in the last 24 hours, 81 Bitcoin and 1,600 Ethereum were traded. This has boosted both the TVL and interest in its coin, resulting in the coin gaining 44% on the weekly chart. Now it's time to go to our favorite cryptocurrency market, with Bitcoin sitting at $118,000. The price is above our resistance, and we are waiting to see if it will support it again. For the latest news of the day, let me tell you that there is another wallet that moved $349 million, or 3,000 Bitcoin, after 10 years of inactivity. We thought these Bitcoins were forgotten and would never move again, but it seems that some people have been looking for their lofts lately, and maybe it's something I should start doing too. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is August 10th, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone and have a good day.